This is a dodeca hexaflexagon. It's actually the first one I discovered. It has 6 colors. I think 6 colors. And again, we start by folding the gray triangles on top of each other. They very rarely, there's only one place where the one operation that shows some gray triangles, as far as I know. I always have to qualify that because you never know what's going to happen with a flex gun. And again, it's turning into a hollow hexagon. And now let's see, let's do orange on orange. And yellow on yellow. Yellow on yellow. Orange on orange. Yellow on yellow. Orange on orange. Yellow on yellow. And now I'm going to go green on green. And violet on violet. Green on green. Violet on violet. I'm not being that neat, which is a shame. Green on green. Violet on violet. Blank on blank. See if I may have one with me that's done a little bit neater. Let me check. Yeah. So this one, so I'm showing you how to fold it up. And here we go, it's finished, but I'm going to actually flex this one, which is, I did a much nicer job folding up. So you can flex this on 3 like a hexaflexagon. Now you notice that we have these triangles popping up. These are the toggle triangles. If I move them over, I'm going to get the colors combining differently, because I'll be turning the spiral inside out, the original spiral. So now I've got violet and green combining with that red. And I've got yellow and orange. And here we have another pinwheel. Toggle over. And I think we see different patterns on the other side. Now I'm going to try some fancy moves. Let's see how we do. You can flex on 4, and one of 2 things can happen. You can open up into a parallelogram, a rhombus, or you can, here we go. Here's our parallelogram, our rhombus. And this flexes. There might be a more elegant way to do this, but I'm going to get nice symmetrical patterns. Here's one. And we have these toggly triangles, but they're not really functional. You can't flex after you toggle them over. So I'm just going to leave them. And now I'm going to do another flex that's in here. And this is going to show the gray triangles for the only time that I know of. And here they are in a cup. They're not going to fold out. They're not going to flex out flat. And let me see if I can get back into my, I think I have to flex again. And now I'm going to go back into my hexagon. And let's try to flex on 4 again. And now I'm going to get a pyramid shape. And I'm going to pull up triangles. This is similar to what we did with the 8-gon. We had to do that reverse pass-through move. It's a variation of that. And let's open it, see what happens. I had to like somersault it, and now we have 3 colors for the first time. And it has another flexagon in it. You have to flex along the midpoints of the legs of the hexagon. You give it a little nudge. And this is interesting because this is normally blue and violet do not combine, but they're doing that here. It's a little stiff. I'm going to push it through. Come on. Let's make this work. Oh, I'm not getting, just missing it a little bit. Try it again. Okay. Midpoints. Push up along these. Fighting me. Let me try this one. Let me try to get this one back to where it was. Once you get those 3 colors, it's, well, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can go back to where we were. Fold up, fold up. You know what? I'm going to cheat. When in doubt, cheat. It's okay. Because I really want to show you that triangle. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my good old red and blue position. Green on green, orange on orange, violet on violet, and ta-da! All right. Okay. Our director has flexagon fever. I see her. Flexes. Okay, so now I flexed it just by pushing it a little bit into a little symmetrical triangle, and this flexes. Again, the paper's tight, but that's not going to work. I have to flip it over. Got a little red triangle, flexing along the long axes, bending back. And that's not opening either. Let's try this one again. Yeah. So you can see that it's got a couple of flexes in it, but you can see that this is turning into a little yellow triangle. paper's really thin, you can flex it along its short axes as well. Let's try it. Short axes, move this over, try it the other way. Okay. Short axes, move this over. No, it's not doing it. And you can see we've got toggly triangles, though it's actually, if you toggle them over this way, it's going to block the axes. But it's just kind of cool to look at them. Let's try this. You never know what you're going to get. Nope, that's not going to work, I don't think. Back to where we were. Did we do this from the red or the blue side when we first? I can't remember either. Yeah. Let's try. I think it's just where I was before. All right, so you can see it has two flexagons in the flexagon.